Metro Last Light is the direct sequel to Metro 2033. It's going to be another cinematic, atmospheric, first-person shooter set in the ruins of post-apocalyptic Moscow.
Продовольствие и оружие!
Господин штурмбанфюрер!
Что там еще?
Двое диверсантов проникли на станцию!
Wait for my signal.
Так какого хрена вы тут? Пойдите и найдите их!
It's actually a direct narrative sequel, so you'll be playing as Artyom once again, the protagonist from the original game. He's a little bit older, a little bit wiser. He's been assigned to the group of rangers who helped him in the first game. And the broad context of the story is there's a civil war brewing in the Metro. You're thrust into it, trying to make sense of the madness, and that's pretty much all we're ready to give away about the story right now. I think what you saw in the demo today was our real focus to try and address some of the I think valid criticisms of the first game. So we've completely overhauled our stealth, our combat. We've added a lot more dynamic destruction, which has a real effect on the combat now. So you saw in the demo, cover crumbling under bullet fire. You have to move from place to place. It really kind of changes the feel of the combat in there as well. But I think really we're going to stay true to the spirit of the original game. So you'll have that survival horror angle. This kind of metaphysical angle in there, the exploration of the station cities, so it'll be a real Metro experience. I think what we saw in the first game was that the AI could sometimes behave inconsistently, or rather it was behaving consistently, but it didn't seem to make sense exactly how it was explaining. Now a lot of that comes down to polish. We've kind of rewritten the rules about how the AI behaves, how it responds to perceived threats, particularly how it communicates to other AI your position, so they don't instantly know where your location is. They actually have to communicate to each other and coordinate to be able to track you down. So it's possible to take someone out from a concealed position, and it doesn't mean you're going to be instantly spotted. It gives you time to move around to new positions. So you saw a handful of new weapons. The weapons in Metro are pretty unique. Obviously they don't have access to military grade hardware. There are a few weapons from the present day that are still working, and they're cherished and kept because they're usually pretty effective. Everything else they have to make for themselves underground. So you see these crazy Frankenstein creations of weapons that are cobbled together from whatever they can find. So the new ones you saw today were a shotgun pistol, pretty effective at close range. This Gatling gun that's you have to crank up the tension on the belt to maintain the barrel speed. A bolt-action rifle, which is a great medium to long-range weapon, and a few more that we didn't show you today, but you'll be able to get your hands on. Yeah, you'll be going back up to the surface, and I think it's it's there where that sensation of fear and loneliness that I think we did really well in the first game really comes in. That's that classic Metro moment when you're alone out on the surface, your gas mask is frosting up, you have 3 bullets left in your magazine. The wind's howling, you can hear the howl of mutants in the distance. That's where we really kind of scare the player and make them feel alone and vulnerable. So yes, you'll be back on the surface, and you'll be getting those sensations all over again.